Hey, I'm Broken World Entertainment, and an interesting story popped up the other day, which no one really seems to be covering, and yet I'm going to cover it, and I'm sure it'll start popping up here and there around. But it's regarding Disney Plus and what they've just done, because they've removed yet another crap ton of titles, but that includes the 4 original Indiana Jones movies. Yeah, they just got rid of them with no real warning to people, just gone. So we'll have a look at this because it's interesting why they seem to think they got rid of these movies, which is pretty crappy on their part, to be honest, especially when they're keeping the one they made. But it's interesting to see all the other things that they removed as well, with no real indication as to why. Well, I think we'll see why when they talk about why they did it last year with the likes of Willow and stuff. But let's have a look at this article because it's interesting. So it says Disney Plus has removed the 4 original Indiana Jones movies from its streaming service amid a new wave of title removals. The 4 films include the classics Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade, and The Crystal Skull. Recall back in 2023 when Disney Plus removed dozens of titles including Lucasfilm's Willow, Marvel's Project Hero, Empower, Voices Rising, The Music of Wakanda Forever, and more. Disney Plus removed the titles as a tax write-off due to the underperformance of the assets. It's also believed that they were pulled to avoid paying residuals to actors, writers, and other creatives involved. In short, it means not enough people were watching to justify Disney continuing to pay out money. So there's the part now. They are absolutely notorious for not paying their residuals. The amount of writers and artists and stuff in the comic end of things, like working under the Marvel banner and stuff, that they owe hundreds of thousands to in residuals that they refuse to hand it out, which is also why they've gone above and beyond not using the look and characters and stuff from George Lucas' real Star Wars, because as soon as they do, they have to pay him royalties and stuff, which is probably also why they went ahead and got rid of LucasArts. But it continues here anyway, saying Paramount actually owns the distribution rights to the 4 original Indiana Jones movies. However, with the release of Dial of Disaster on Disney Plus, the classic indie films were also made available on the platform through a licensing deal between Disney and Paramount. With Disney Plus dropping the 4 titles, it's clear that Disney has chosen not to renew the licensing deal. It's also likely that not enough people were watching to justify the cost of renewal. We can guess that this is likely the 4 original Indiana Jones movies will eventually find a new home on Paramount streaming service Paramount Plus. Now the interesting part about that is they're saying Disney dropped the deal. There's a good chance that Paramount dropped the deal. Paramount may not have wanted to re-up and kind of just say, we're going to actually take these back. So it's weird. And by the way, for people going, hang on, I thought they were 20th Century Fox movies. If you remember, how did all the movies always open? They opened with the Paramount logo turning into an actual mountain or something in the background. So it was Paramount who distributed the original movies. So it's saying Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, or Disaster as we like to call it, is known to have led in part to a huge nearly $400 million loss for Disney. It's probably even more than that. Even the Disney fan site, What's on Disney Plus, is surprised by the news and notes it's certainly unfortunate and that the licensing deal that was agreed was much shorter than expected. Which again, that's not to say Disney didn't re-up. It's very possible that Paramount didn't re-up. So here's the additional titles that Disney has dropped. That it's just like a crap ton of stuff. Only one movie though, other than the 4 Indiana Jones. So movies, something called Togo, which was a Disney Plus original that apparently starred William Dafoe and Huskies in a fact-based adventure film. Okay, never heard of it. TV shows that were dropped were A Small Light, Genius MLK, Saturdays, Pretty Frickin' Scary, Haley's on It. That's it for the TV shows so far anyway. Documentary shorts, The Biggest Little Farm, The Return, docu-series, Top 10 80s, Super Hot, The Spicy World of Pepper People. What the hell is that? Don't know. Science Fair, the series, Farm Dreams, Locked Up Abroad, and Narcos Wars. Reality shows that have been dropped: Living for the Dead, Love and WWE, Bianca and Montez, Love in Fairhope, Home in the Wild, Never Say Never with Jeff Jenkins, Wicked Tuna, Caesar Milan, Better Human, Better Dog, and variety shows, American's Funniest Home Videos, Animal Edition. So there's all the additional things that so far are known to have been dropped along with the Indiana Jones movies. Now, this also, we can hark back to saying, buy physical media. You know, you want the original Indiana Jones where you're not going to be going, well, they're off Disney Plus now. Where am I supposed to see it? I don't have Paramount Plus. I'm not paying for it. If they end up with it, how are we supposed to see it? Buy physical media. I have the box set of Indiana Jones, real Indiana Jones, with that one anomaly that was the Crystal Skull in it. Yes, I don't have Dial of Destiny, and I will never own Dial of Destiny because that thing is a dial of disaster and bleh, just no. But I have the original 4 movies on Blu-ray, all in the one pack. Got it for cheap as well at the time. It was on sale. It was like €25. Buy physical media, because again, here is one of these scenarios where they can just go, well, this has ended, or it's not bringing in the viewers we thought it would and stuff. We're just going to get rid of it completely. And there it goes. It's gone. You're no longer going to be watching at least the 3 original movies, because let's face it, nobody really wants to watch Crystal Skull, but you're not going to be able to watch Raiders or Temple or Last Crusade ever again on Disney Plus as of now. So what's your options? To fork out more money for Paramount Plus? Yeah, good luck with that. But it's interesting, and it's interesting that just they out of nowhere just got rid of it. And it's also interesting that as of now, time of me recording this, I haven't seen anyone else talk about this yet. You know, they very well may. But that's the story. They've removed those 4 movies as well as a bunch of other crap. God knows what else they'll get rid of. And the majority of it is probably because, one, they're not bringing in viewers, or more so subscribers, you know, paying subscribers. And it probably very much leans into the we don't want to pay residuals. I would say that has one of the biggest parts of it. Again, Paramount may also have just decided, we're not hoping to deal with Disney. We want to put them on our platform to bring people in. We don't know yet. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I will catch you in the next one.